Hello everyone, this is Ross from Retro Dream Beam. I'm an eBay seller full time. I've been doing this with my fiance Netta for more than 3 years now. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm about to go into the eBay's open 25 day 1 and day 2 announcements. They have like little articles. I kind of like pre-check these, but I just want to go through like my thoughts for the summaries that they posted up here. So we're going to jump right into it. So the first thing right here is their day 1 announcements. They have this AI assistant for messaging. I do not like this. Let's see. It's for messaging, rolls out to users this week. They have a little example here, so let's go ahead and see this. Let me restart from the beginning. I already watched it. All right, so let's see this right here. Someone's asking a question about a watch. Can I take this into... One second, let me pause it before they go too fast. Can I take this into water when I go swimming? And then the automatic answer is yes. The watch has a water resistance of up to 100 meters, parentheses 330 feet, so it should be okay to use in the pool or even at the beach. Hope that helps. This one isn't as bad as other AI like word salad vomit that I've seen, but like I would just answer this one. Well, one, I know most buyers, if they're selling a $5,000 watch and if they get a question, they're probably already nervous right there, so they probably would want to handle it themselves. I know for me that doesn't make me nervous when people ask questions, but I know other people would. $5,000 watch question, they're probably already thinking it's a scam. It's not. I just know what other people think. But yeah, to like this extra stuff of like how many meters is really not relevant for this person's question. They're just asking, is this like, can they take it into water? They're not talking about like the depths of what they're going to be swimming in. So like, yeah, the answer to this would just be like, yes, you can take this into water when you go swimming. You know what? I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna fact check this real quick. I like the fact check AI, and I'll get into what I think about AI. Let's see, new Omega Speedmaster automatic. Let's see, Omega. Wait, new. What was it again? New Omega Speedmaster. Omega Speedmaster watch. Let's see. Let's go on their website. Let's see what this says. Let's see. Speedmaster watch. I don't know which one it is. Omega? Where's the Omega? Let's see. Let me see. I'm just going to go Omega. Omega. Let's see if we can find it. Our watches. Okay, I guess just click their watches. Let's see if there says dive into the ocean depths. So right here, I can see this right here. I can read more. Oh, it's actually resistant. See, look at their example said what was it? 3 here. One second. We'll get into what I think about AI. In their example, in their video, it said it can go up to 100 meters, right, with water resistance. On Omega's actual website here, they say 6,000 meters. So the AI is already wrong on a $5,000 example. So let me actually read this whole paragraph. Meet the world of Omega watches, luxurious timepieces crafted with precision and meticulous attention to detail. Each collection is designed to suit any style, from the prestigious and elegant DeVille watches to the timeless Constellation collection, embodying Swiss watchmaking heritage and unparalleled precision. Dive into ocean depths with emblematic Seamaster watches, resistant. Oh, maybe that's that particular watch. Up to 6,000 meters, and experience Speedmaster chronographs that carry a heritage of space exploration and embrace the art of watchmaking at its finest with Omega's watch collection. So yeah, to me, it looks like, oh, there's a diver for 300 meters. So I don't think this little video showed like exactly which one. It said it was automatic, but like it's cut off, so we don't know. So technically, in my opinion, that is kind of like a wrong example. So we're gonna get into, let's see, this is an optional tool, so that's good. I'm not gonna use this at all. It's cool that you get to like add stuff, and if someone finds it helpful, go for it, but I would be careful. I mean, the fact that you already have to like edit and check it and make sure that nothing's wrong. They can review. Oh, sorry, I'll finish the video, guys. They end up just adding, I think. Oh my goodness. Here, let's just watch it right here. Alright, we're going to watch the full thing from the beginning. Alright, so they go to edit and send, and then they add, let's see, hi, I guess, and then they sign off. I don't sign off my name and messages, but that's fine. It's not, that wasn't like what I would think of an edit for this type of question. I would think we would want to edit the details. Alright. So like I said, I'm probably not going to use here. Let's see. I hope this pulls up right here. So here's what I think of AI right now. There's gonna be a step. I know this is actually gonna be super unpopular. I know a lot of people like AI. I know I am in like the very like minority right here. So step one is going to be investors convincing businesses. This is why you're seeing AI is everywhere. Everyone's using it. eBay's even in on the AI. I'm just observing right now, and I'm seeing all these investors trying to convince businesses to use it. That's where we're at right now. And then step two is going to be, there will be like a emergence, I guess, best one, right? So it's going to be like best AI will come out, and then it will be like the most used, right? Most used version. It will be probably pretty good, right, for what people want it to be. 1 second, let me adjust this. Sorry, I have like, let me change the fonts real quick. Let me change the fonts. Let's see. Edits, formats, fonts. Let's go down to 48. There we go. All right. So then this is the best version, and step two is where people get addicted, right? They're gonna get people used to it or addicted. I'll just say used to it. Don't want to go like into addiction, like an official terminology, right? So then there's going to be a best version, and then it's going to be relatively cheap or free-ish or whatever, maybe cost your time, and then they're going to monetize it. Sorry, geez, I can't spell. It's super late at night. So they're going to monetize it after people get used to it. I don't know how long all of these steps will take. And then once they monetize it, they're then going to add like a advertising version where you can then watch ads if you don't want to pay for the full thing. So then now they get to get money for, getting advertising, and then you have to watch it or you can pay for it. And then at some point, it's going to be even like the step 5 or towards the end of the cycle of whatever this ultimate AI will be, is going to be where, 1 second, how do I phrase this? It's going to be, they're going to make it kind of even work, like you're going to have to pay. There's going to be like a subscription, like a tier server. There's going to be like a tiered subscription where now it's like originally you were paying some money, then there's ads. Now there's like a tiered subscription where like, oh, well, on the first few you still have to watch some amount of ads, but the most expensive one. And then at that point, it will be like, on to the next tech. So this is my right here. This is my opinion, kind of like how this is going to go. I've been sitting back and watching it. The reason why I'm on skeptical right now is because if you look at actually like the top people of AI, they're saying stuff like, like curing cancer, like all this like scientific stuff, but like in reality, they're like selling it to people for like AI boyfriend and girlfriends, companions. They're trying to, they're trying to like monetize the internet because like it has search features. They claim it's like faster and more accurate. In my experience, it's not for either of those, but like the internet already exists. You can already search it fast. Maybe it's because I'm a millennial and I know how to go through the internet quick. And then the accuracy, I've seen tons of issues with the accuracy, especially when I've been like listing and stuff. So, or when I'm like looking up like board game parts and stuff like that. So yeah, they're just trying to remonetize it. So I'm sitting here and seeing like the disconnect between what it's actually being sold, like in like what people are actually using it for and what they're actually working on versus like what the mission statements are and what like it's supposed to be doing. And like I said, like the cure cancer is probably the more extreme example, but like when I don't actually see any of these mission statements lining up to what's being put out, I get really skeptical. So I know it's super unpopular opinion I have here. I want someone maybe 1 year, 5 years, 10 years from now, go ahead, take a screenshot of this or whatever. This is kind of going to be like in my opinion, what the flow of this whole thing is going to be. It's basically just investors convincing a bunch of businesses. Let's move on. All right, so this thing, this AI system for messaging does nothing for me. I like doing the customer service to people. If someone uses it and has use for it, go for it. Be very, very careful with that. All right, offers and messaging. Buyers and sellers can now negotiate offers directly within the messaging thread. This was so annoying because sometimes there's like, I think like 80 or 100 characters where someone sends they would send an offer with a message, but unless if you actually like changed the number or accepted it, you couldn't contact them. So sometimes I would kind of do this like trick where I would like lower it by a penny and respond to their message with the offer minus 1 cent. But it was annoying because I couldn't contact the person otherwise. Let's just say someone was buying whatever, some like playing cards, and they wanted to spend $10 on them, but they asked, is this deck complete? Within the offer message, I couldn't actually click it. You like can't click on it. I think if you click on their name, it says like report. You can report them or block them, right? Those are like the two options. You couldn't message them. So now that all the offers in there, that's super good. But I realized a downside because this has already been implemented. So there was a situation where someone sent like whatever $5 offer. It was completely lowball. I sent a $20 counter offer. Then they sent like a $1 offer, so they went pretty low. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna decline that. I'm not, like they went lower, and I was like super far off. But then they sent like 7 paragraphs of angry messages, and I was like, oh no, because like in the past with these counter offers, there would also be they wouldn't have the ability to contact you. So there is going to be some downside. So there is going to be more people angry that you're not taking their offers, and now they can message you. But overall, this is a good thing. I think this is overall a fantastic thing, but there is a downside, and I did experience it. When I first read this, like I said, I briefly went through this before, but yeah. All right, here's a workshop. Track your cost. eBay's helping sellers understand and track their cost of goods sold by introducing an optional your cost field in the listing flow to input, update, and manage costs with ease. I kind of mostly know most of it in my head. I know that's kind of crazy. I mean, I'm doing this full time and do this every day, so I kind of know that pretty closely to where it is. I personally would not put my cost of goods sold into like someone else's program. That's just like it really important data, and I if someone wants to go for it. Let's see, sellers can update cost data anytime and use it to plan promotions, adjust ad rates, and more confidently price their inventory. That's just more of the same. It will also feed into the earnings page located under the Seller Hub Payments tab. That I could see that being useful, like to have that into your like Sellers Hub, just to see like how much stuff is costing and stuff. But I feel like most people know how much they pay for stuff. Even like when I have like a huge inventory number, I'm usually like I can usually figure it out in my head like relatively quickly. I kind of think about eBay too much, but like yeah, let's see. This feature will begin rolling out to U.S. sellers this fall and be available in Seller Hub, single and bulk listing tools. Okay, so you can bulk do it. Orders detail page and the earnings page under the payments tab. Yeah, I don't know if a lot of people. I guess this will be helpful for some people, but I feel like a lot of people are going to be like me. We're like, no, not giving my important information up unless if they really don't care. All right, I guess that was just like day 1. So let's go to day 2. I think I was more excited about day 2. All right. Day 2 announcements. Let's see. New seller protections. Seller item not received protections. INR cases. Starting in October, eBay is implementing a new measure to ensure sellers aren't penalized for shipping delays outside of their control. Oh, this is so amazing. I was like talking about this before where like both sellers and buyers do want, like the seller wants to sell the item and the buyer wants to get the item, and then there's a lot of the times where it's just the post office. Somewhere along the line, it's like actually the post office's fault and not either the buyer or seller, and then they end up like blaming each other. So having this is going to be amazing. Let's see. When a seller ships on time with eBay labels, okay, so you have to use eBay labels. We always use eBay labels and track shipping, so it has to be tracked. eBay has your back. All right, so that's good. What does back mean? Do we get the money back? If an item was delivered, so will eBay give our money? Yeah. That's so good. I feel like this is like super good. This is just like a small thing, but this is super. Like I feel like there's a lot of sellers who get frustrated at the post office, and I'm sure buyers blame the seller, or maybe the post office themselves too. So this is super good. If an item was delivered after a refund was issued, eBay will reimburse the seller for item costs and remove any negative or neutral feedback resulting from delayed delivery. Oh, this is so good. This would have only helped us, I think, like 3 times total did we like the package tracking just went missing. It was more than 30 days, or not more than 30 days. It was within the time frame where our shipping said that the item should be there. Customer put in like, oh, hey, item's not here. They still want it. I think eBay gives us like 5 to 7 days. You can upload tracking, and at some point you have to make a decision before eBay steps in. I never have eBay step in for that stuff. I don't want to get penalized or anything. It is up to us to handle that. So then I would just do the refund. And then there was one item that it was like 8 months later arrived, and like, boop, got the little notification it arrived. So we would have gotten the money. So this would have saved us about like $100 total. There was like 3 times that I can remember that this happened to. So that's good. This is like they're thinking about this, which is amazing. No returns accepted enforcement. Beginning October, buyers of as-is listings will see clear, prominent messaging for parts are not working and no returns accepted at every stage, from the item page through checkout to post-purchase, to help ensure buyers understand they are purchasing an as-is for parts item. Oh, that's super good. I swear there's so many times where it's just like, I will even waste precious titles of like, I'll just put asterisks in like the damage or whatever the issue is just in the title, so someone can see in the title, in the description of this first picture is damaged, and then someone will get the item and they'll be like, oh, I didn't know it was damaged. I'm like, oh, it was all over. Like, so now the fact that the eBay is gonna step in and actually like give a bunch of warnings is amazing. For these items, returns based on remorse will be completely blocked, and not as described claims will face stricter requirements. Oh, that's super good. Oh my goodness. That's like, I actually have like a box of like electronic different things that I just don't want to list, because I want to list them as is or for parts not working, because I have no way to test them. I have no inclination, or I just don't want to. I just don't want to devote the time. They could be good stuff. They could be bad stuff. I don't know. Stuff I got like for free and stuff in bulk buys, I just put into a box. It's just basically like miscellaneous electronics, some like train stuff, just a bunch of stuff, and now I can list it as is. I don't have to worry about item not described, because that is a big ding on your account, so they're going to be stricter on that. And then returns based on remorse will be completely blocked. You can still, I wonder if you can still do the return, because we like to still have a good customer experience, but this is good. The claim window will also be shortened from 30 to 3 days on these listings. Oh, that's super good. 30 days is so uncomfortable sometimes. It's like we've had a couple of on day 30 returns. It was like there was like a puzzle which annoyed me, because I'm like, you did the puzzle and now you're going to return it. So yeah, that was obnoxious. So that's pretty cool. All right, I think that's good overall. That's also good for like the buyer, so people know that they're buying, like, because they're getting reminded that 4 parts are not working. Because the buyer also, yeah, they want to do their due diligence, but if they're like just tired also after work and having whatever, they just have bad moment and does mistakes. So like that's also good for the buyers too, so they know what they're getting. Unless if they were liking to buy the broken items and then try to get the refunds, that's a different story. But I suspect that mistakes happen on both ends. All right, unpaid items. Buy now transactions now require immediate payment. Oh no. Currently 99.9% of these transactions are paid. No. How does this work for combined orders? Oh, this is gonna, I don't like forcing people to pay. I guess I like understand the theoretical concept of people like selling stuff and want to get paid, but like, we rarely have people that don't pay after their set time. I think you get 7 days until you can cancel items. Sometimes I'll message people, but like people generally are like, sometimes they like, you send an offer and it's a good deal for them, but they're not getting paid for a couple of days, or they want a budget and stuff like that. They want to buy a bunch of stuff all at once. So like forcing payments is rough. Buy it now transactions. Well, it says buy it now let's see. For best offers, buyers must have a payment method on file, and 99% are paid automatically when accepted. What does that mean? What does that mean, 99%? Is this also forced for best offers? This is going to be rough for us. Let's see. We've launched auto pay for auction wins, including for sellers. Okay, we don't do auctions, who offer combined shipping. So they're mentioning like combined shipping here. Buyers can either have their payment processed automatically 1 hour after winning an auction, choose shop more, ship together, get up to 7 days. So how does it work for like buy it now? Oh, I really hope we can do our combined orders. Combined orders is already an issue. They should have not spent money on AI, and they should have fixed like their shopping cart. There should be like a tool for customers to like add 6 things into a shopping cart, send it as an offer. I think there's another site like Mercari or something where you can do that. eBay should have that. There's no excuse at this point not to have it. That's what I would rather have. If this is actually even making combo orders even rougher, that's going to be so annoying. we'll see. I feel like the little sentences here are not clear for me, or I'm just misunderstanding. So I know they have a bunch of like videos you can watch, but it's a lot of videos to watch. All right, verifying buyers. Verified bidding now requires a phone number for all bidders. Oh, they're doing this. All right, and for high value items, we're requiring government ID and selfie verification. So we aren't doing bidding for category, or we don't do auctions for categories like trading cards. We're testing holding funds during bidding or capturing partial payment immediately. Oh yeah, I bet you card people probably do this a lot. There's a lot of different card players. I'm not saying they're all bad. I'm just saying like I'm not shocked. All right, for international buyers, we're applying the same strict verification, no exceptions. So I guess downside for buyers bidding if they don't want to give up their phone number and ID and selfie verification, I guess. Is that gonna like, can everyone see that? I'm assuming no, but I'm not too sure. Like I think eBay's trying to do more of the live stuff. We keep getting notifications. I wish I can like turn off the live notifications, because like I'm a seller. We get like 10 a day of like, oh, this person is doing their live right now, and I just, if anyone knows how to block that, I'm not like interested. It's actually really annoying because it comes up as a notification. I think it's like an offer or sale or a message, and it's just like, this person's live, and I'm like, I don't buy clothes or something like that. You know, it's literally unrelated to me. All right, more announcements. Automated feedback. Ooh, currently only about 1 in 3 buyers chooses to leave feedback even on a successful transaction. That's about close to ours. Ours is like 27 point something percent when I checked a few months ago. Beginning of September, when a seller in the US uses a track service, delivers on time, and no issues are reported, eBay will automatically leave positive feedback for the seller. Oh, this is so good. This is a good thing overall, but for my personal like goal of getting to 10,000 feedback, when you get 10,000 feedback, you get a shooting star. I was going to get it the hard way, and this is going to it sounds so stupid, but this is going to take away some of the struggle of that. So I'm gonna get that real quick. Like that shooting star is gonna come real quick. So that was like my goal for this year. So when I don't know what video I talked about for goal. I think it was a month or two ago. I just did like a mid-year recap of eBay. So I guess I'm gonna do it. I didn't think I would get it this year. So that's starting in September. Oh, that's soon. Where did I go? All right. Inventory mapping API. I don't know anything about this. eBay's new inventory mapping API makes it easier than ever to manage large inventories by bringing the same time. So they're just having AI help with it with just a few inputs like images, product identifiers, and catalog aspects. API generates optimized titles. Are people gonna like this? Just like, won't they have to like check it anyways? I don't know. I guess it depends on what the product is, like what CDs or clothes, or like CDs would be fine, or books or something. I'm not too sure. This tool will be rolling out to select US sellers. Okay, so they're like testing it with people. All right, so let's see. eBay advertising AI advancements. eBay launched a new ads destination within eBay Mobile, allowing sellers to promote on the go. We used to do promotions. We kind of stopped for a bit now. I remember we were doing the promoted listings where they kind of go more towards the top. But then at one point I saw the chart, and it was saying like, it was claiming that like 90% of our items were being sold because of a promotion. And I was like, there's no way without promotions I would have only sold like 10 items per month. So we ended up stopped doing it. We used various percentages from like 1% all the way up to like 7, 10, 15. We tried various numbers. So I'm not like, if people want to try this, go for it. eBay advertising is leveraging AI to deliver suggested campaigns that are custom built, ready to launch, and fully optimized based on historical data and best practices. Is this something that they're just doing, or that we have to like sign up for and pay for? We've also been focused on using AI to automatically optimize your listings, including images and titles, for improved performance on external channels. I'm not sure what this is. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Like I haven't seen this yet. Like it changing my stuff in my listings. Is that, or is it just saying like when it shows it on like other websites that they're gonna just like fix it, make it look nicer momentarily, but not actually change your stuff? I don't want my like stuff actually being changed, especially because I'm selling like niche like stuff, sometimes like board games, RPG bits and stuff. All right, payment and capital access debut on eBay Open. Sellers who attend can sign up to test eBay's new finances co-pilots. eBay is now offering Klarna and Venmo as buyer payment methods. I thought Klarna was having issues. I'm not gonna get into it, but that's we'll see. I mean I've seen it on listings. It's like, oh, people can pay so many payments for whatever item. I guess if eBay's taking on all of that, what do I want to say, like the back end for all of that, go for it. That's for them. I'm sure. Like, oh, Venmo's good. Venmo, a lot of people have Venmo, not like other payment methods. This is actually the super good news in my head. Venmo, Klarna, I don't know how much people use. Oh, that's awesome. Attracting younger buyers, increasing per order spending. So yeah, I guess like more potential ways for people to pay is probably good. All right, eBay announced the integration of open banking into its seller capital program, unlocking a faster, smarter, more holistic way for sellers to access the capital they need to grow. Oh, is that just like if you want to get like you want to get the loans and stuff, I guess? All right, I'm not too sure on that. All right, so that's everything. So let me recap real quick. For day one, AI, you guys already heard me. If you want to use it, go for it. I might, well, you can test it. I can test it where I can like see what answer they'll do. So I'll definitely give it a test. I don't suspect I'm going to use it at all. And then offers and messaging, I like it, but I noticed there's a downside. I already experienced that. Track your costs. If you want to do that, go for it. That's like plus minus. That's more of a neutral change. I guess more options for people is good. Item not received protections, super good. Really niche. This one would have only helped me 3 times, but this like helps both buyer and seller just feel a little bit better about the transaction. No returns accepted. Oh yeah, and you can also go do refunds. You can do refunds more. Oh, I don't know. Oh, they have to be careful with this. I want to say like what it seems like people can abuse here, but yeah, I'll just leave that one alone. They have to be. I hope people don't ruin that. All right. No returns accepted, enforcements, as is, can start listing as is stuff. I wonder if this as is only for electronics or if it's in the title, because I know there's certain categories where I can't do as is, but if I could do this for like other categories, because I have like board games with missing parts, as is could be amazing. Another thing said this is just going to be like for the categories that have that as an actual like thing you can click on. I'll be excited if it's also for anything. I'm not gonna like use it all over the place, but it's nice. I like that I can now list some of my electronics that I'm, and then probably a lot of electronics I have are going to probably actually work, or someone knows how to fix them real quick. It might just be like a quick cleaning or something like that. So like people are going to get good deals off of me because I don't know this stuff. So I'm going to list it lower as is, get it out, and then a lot of people like are going to fix that stuff, and they're going to be really excited to be able to buy more stuff. That's good overall. Like that's, the more I think about it, the better. Is unpaid items. I do not like this at all. This just seems like a headache. I have to see how this plays out. This actually, if this kills like combined, I suspect they're not thinking about combined orders. I haven't seen anything here about combined orders. I'm not the only one that bothers. I know there's other people who sell a bunch that also bothers. So that's just going to make it worse. Verifying buyers for auctions. I'm not too sure what they think about it. They probably don't want to put their ID and stuff. They rather just bid, and they also want to bid and book it out. So that's probably better for sellers. Automated feedback's amazing. Finally. That's super good. Inventory mapping API, I'm not too sure how many people are going to use that, but they're only doing select sellers. And then advertising, depending on what we have to pay for and not, that seems fine. You know, you can opt in or opt out for the advertising. I feel like that's actually like an okay use of AI to do better advertising. So, all right, that's everything. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Have a good one.